timeout called on table 4. Crucial moments in this, the last of these sequence of matches. More matches coming up, of course. Crucial times, table 4. The tip-top table tennis just keeps on coming, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please welcome the players and officials for the semi-finals of the women's singles at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. Zhang Yingchu from the People's Republic of China. On table 5, it's a class 5 match representing the People's Republic of China. Gu Ge. Representing Jordan, Ketem Abu Awad. The umpire is David Brown from Great Britain. And the assistant umpire, David Cochran from Great Britain. On table 2, it's a class 8 match representing France, Thu Kamkasomfu. Representing the Philippines, Josephine Medina. The umpire is Neil Montfort from Australia. The assistant umpire, Alawi Balgath from Qatar. On table 3, it's a class 4 match representing the People's Republic of China, Zhang Miao. Representing Serbia, Borislava Perec-Rankovic. The umpire is Tim LePage from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire, Karen Tong from Great Britain. On table 1, it's a class 4 match representing the People's Republic of China, Zhu Ying. Representing the Republic of Korea, Moon Sung-hye. The umpire is Neil Curtis from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire, Boris Rako from Slovakia. On table 4, it's a class 8 match representing Sweden, Josephine Abrahamsson. Representing the People's Republic of China, Mao Jingdian. The umpire is Stan Clark from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire, Ben Foot from Great Britain. On table 7, it's a class 5 match representing Sweden, Ingela Lundback. Representing the People's Republic of China, Zhang Bian. The umpire is Michael Payne from Great Britain, and assistant umpire Marta Tsili from Hungary. On table 8, it's a class 7 match representing Turkey, Kubra Oksoy. Representing the Russian Federation, Yulia Ovsyanikova. The umpire is Victor Hugo Tikakala from Argentina, and the assistant umpire, Avril Roberts from New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for the semi-finalists at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. Once again, umpires checking the net and checking the table for debris, making sure playing conditions are perfect here in the field of play. All these matches, of course, semi-finals. Same routine as ever, umpires confirming then who will serve first before the players have 2 minutes knock-up. Just enough time for me to give you some information about a couple of players in the field of play for these semi-finals. Look out for the match on table number 1 between the world-ranked number 1 from the People's Republic of China, Zhu Ying, 23 years old. She is a right-hand classic offensive player. She won gold in the singles and team event in the Beijing Paralympic Games in 2008. She also won gold in the World Championship singles in Switzerland. Up against 33-year-old and world-ranked number 4, Sung Hye-mun from the Republic of Korea. She's a right-hand classic offensive player. She won bronze in the singles at the Beijing Paralympics in 2008. Table 2, world-ranked number 1 from France, Du Kamasufu. Made her international debut in 1999. She's a right-handed pen-holder offensive player. She won gold in the singles in Beijing 2008 and Sydney in 2000. Up against, from the Philippines, Josephine Medina, world-ranked number 9. Made her international debut at the Asian Paralympic Games in 2003. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for all these players!
Good afternoon, my name's Farrell Anthony and I'm your in-ear commentator for this women's Class 8 semi-final match between Thu Kamasufu from France and Josephine Medina from the Philippines. Both players are having their 2-minute knock-up and just going from forehand to forehand here. Thu Kamasufu, the world-ranked number 1 player. Josephine Medina, the world-ranked number 9 player. Both players are classic offensive players. Both play very strong forehands and like to get their forehands in play. But it'll be the French starlet that will start out as favourite for this match. And it's Medina to serve in the first game. And there you see it, she just played a backhand serve with side spin and top spin and just played off the end. So first point away going to the French player Kamasufu. She leads 1-0. And although it's a great serve from Medina, Kamasufu just hit that away with a forehand flick. She's very strong on both wings, backhand and forehand, and now leads 2-0. Serves a backhand serve to the Medina forehand with lots of side spin and top spin, which took it off the table. She now leads 3-0. Again, she's going to serve with the backhand. To the forehand again, but comes backhand down the line and then plays back on cross court, very strong. Just clips the net a bit, but she now leads 4-0. again, she's very strong on both wings. She plays very strongly, and then she put a fist in the air. She plays a forehand topspin cross court. She now leads 6-0 in this first game. She'll be feeling very confident about herself. Very strong on both wings. So it's come for Sunfu to serve. And again, it's that, she played a forehand topspin side spin, and Medina didn't miss it. She thought there was backspin on it, and it sort of popped up to forehand, so she now leads 7-0 in this semi-final match. And there you have it, a backspin serve. Medina not happy about not returning that. She's not settled into this game at all. She's losing 8-0. Let there. And that's the first point on the board for Medina. She now trails 8-1. And as she's about to serve with backhand into the middle. Let serve called. Some confusion there. And the referee's agreeing it was a let serve. Backhand serve down the line. Again, a let serve from Medina. Down the line again, and again. Point away to French. I have no idea why that happened.
8-3.
Just overstretching there, Kamfasumfu with her backhand. She now leads 8-3. Very strong topspin. Medina missing with the backhand. Kamfasumfu shouts at the player, encouraging her, looks at her with disdain, saying, I'm in this game, it's mine to win. She now leads 9-3. Again, Medina. Again, Kamfasumfu shouts at the player, giving herself encouragement, but directing it at the player, telling her, you know, I'm in this game, I'm the world #1. And then she finishes with, puts a fist in the air as she plays a backhand cross court. She wins the first game 11-3 and goes straight back to a corner. She's in the ascendancy at the moment. She's gone back to her coach, takes a sip of water. As the Philippine coach is talking to Medina, who's got both hands on her hips, listening intently. He's giving her instruction and showing her what she needs to do. She's probably just not settled into this game just yet. She's world ranked #9, so sometimes on these kind of occasions, some players take a bit of time to settle in. But it's Kamfasumfu who's taken the charge, and she won the first game 11-3. Kamfasumfu is playing in a red shirt with blue shorts. Medina is playing in a purple shirt with yellow trimming, and both players going back to the table now after a minute break to take some instruction. The French coach is clapping her charge. Medina ready, but it's Kamfasumfu to serve. Second game. And again, Kamfasumfu puts a fist in it. I mean, she's really fired up for this, Kamfasumfu. Played a short backhand backspin serve, and then played backhand cross court wide to Medina, so she couldn't get the ball. So she now leads 1-0. And that time she played a side spin with top spin. It popped up. She did the same routine with a backhand, and she now leads 2-0. And she just missed. That's probably the first one she's missed. The Philippine coach is writing something down after winning that point. And the French girl leads 2-1. And what a great serve from Medina there. She played that with side spin and top spin into the Kamfusunfu forehand, which is quite strong, but she just flicked it off the end. So it's now 2-all. Kamfusunfu play. Oh! Fantastic rally. What happened there? Medina played a ball cross-court into Kamfusunfu backhand with her forehand and slightly slipped and just misread it, and it went down the line. So now Kamfusunfu leads 3-2. And again, she's missed with the backhand. She's angry with herself. She's actually shouting at herself, encouraging herself. So it's now 3-all. And again, that's a very loose serve from Medina there. Just played a nice lollipop serve into the Kamfusunfu forehand. And Kamfusunfu said thank you very much and played it cross court for a winner. And now leads 4-3. Backhand serve down the line from Medina, and then cross court, and then down the line. Plays a forehand, but she just misses it. And now Kamfusunfu takes a 5-3 lead in the second game, and she has service. Forehand top spin with side spin right into the body. It kicked up at Medina and clipped the edge of the bat, and she now takes a 6-3 lead. Kamfusunfu walking back slowly to the table, and now is going to serve a backhand. Backhand cross court, and then again, it's one of her stock tactical moves. She plays short with either top spin or back spin to the forehand side. It comes back into the middle, and then she plays it off the angle with her backhand and pumps her fist in the air and shouts to the crowd. And again, she's shaking. And Medina missing, and Kamfusunfu puts her fist in the air now. She takes an 8-3 lead in the second game. Medina with one serve to come. Backhand serve down the line. And then she tried to play a forehand back down the line, down the diagonal, and she just missed it. So Kamfusunfu is 9-3 up in the second, having taken the first game 11-3 in a very strong position. And now we've got both fists, and then one fist from Kamfusunfu. She's really fired up for this. She's 10-3 up. She's got 7 game points, to take a 2-0 lead. And she's in a really strong position. She's going to serve a backhand again. And again, it's short to Medina's forehand. She plays it across court, and then plays a backhand with both fists in the air, punch in the air. She seems angry, but it's not anger, it's just enthusiasm for the game, letting the Philippine girl know that she's in the game, and she takes a 2-0 lead in the semi-final match. Both players going back to their coaches, respective coaches. There isn't much emotion coming from the French coach, but the Philippine coach is actually giving Medina some signs of what he wants her to do. Medina's listening intently. Kamfusunfu's taking water on. It doesn't look as though Medina's going to take any water on. He said that there's more animation from the Philippine coach, which you would understand. The French coach is as relaxed as anything, because Kamfusunfu's taken a 2-game to love lead. She won the first game 11-3, and she won the second game 11-3, so she's in control. So, what tactics will have been given to Josephine Medina to actually get her back into this match? It is a best-of-5 game. She serves, she's starting the third game, she serves, but it was a let serve. Serves a backhand down the line, and then she plays a backhand. Oh, and she's just missed that forehand. Another fist pump from Kamfa Sumfu. She leads 1-0 in this third game. And again, that time she's played it down the forehand, down the backhand side of Medina to take a 2-0 lead. And I suspect that if it goes to either 3 or 4-0, that there'll be a timeout call by Philippines coach. And she's just missed that as well, side spin, top spin, and she now takes a 3-0 lead in the third game. She goes back to the table, and as I said, it's 3-0, and the Philippine coach has actually called the timeout. It's very crucial that this Philippines player gets back into the game. She's at the point of no return now. She's 3-0 down in this third game. It's crucial that she tries to get back into it. So she's taken a timeout. She's got 35 seconds left. Kamfa Sumfu's walked to a coach and then just walked back to the table. She's in control. She doesn't need the timeout. She just wants to get on with it. But there's a high five from the Philippine coach after giving his players some words of advice. But she trails 3-0 in this semi-final Class 8 women's match. It's Kamfa Sumfu to serve. Forehand serve again. Now they're pushing in the middle, and Medina went for a backhand top spin, but she's just gone off the end, and she now trails 4-0. Medina to serve. Both like to serve from the middle of the table, which is what she's doing now. And she served it down the middle, pushing. Kamfa Sumfu with a heavy top spin that's gone into the net. She now leads 5-0. Oh, and she tried to come across the ball there with a forehand from the backhand side and just missed. So Medina gets her first point on the ball. She now trails 5-1. But it is Kamfa Sumfu to serve. Kamfa Sumfu to serve. Backhand side spin, top spin. And then now there's a pushing Medina playing backhands. Oh, and that's a fantastic point from Medina. Played a backhand on the diagonal, then played a backhand down the line. Very strong. And that's a fantastic shot from Medina. Again, she's played a bullet of a backhand topspin down the line. And now she trails 5-3. What a fantastic shot. Very quick, took it very early. Didn't give Kamfa Sumfu any chance whatsoever. That should give her confidence. And again, she's turned round and gone for the forehand and missed it. And straight away, Kamfa Sumfu puts her fist in the air. Both coaches with their arms folded. And again, Kamfa Sumfu with both hands in the air after playing a backhand top spin down the diagonal. And I don't know, point away, a point to the Philippines. I think she just mishit the forehand. And again, that's a great shot from Medina. She's probably getting into the game now. Kamfa Sumfu played a side spin, top spin serve. But Medina, instead of pushing it, what she did was she closed the bat and played the top spin back down the line to make the winner. She now trails 7-5. On there, Kamfa Sumfu played the top spin cross court. Medina read it and now trails 8-5. And again, there was a heavy forehand push to the Medina forehand. She tried to lift it, but it went into the net, and now she trails 9-5. With Comfort Sunfu to serve. Backhand serve down the line. Oh, and then she tried to go backhand down the line, but she just missed it. She now trails 9-6. She now leads 9-6 in this third game of this semi-final match. Side spin, topspin again, and again she's missed a topspin. Now, this might be a turning point in the match because Comfort Sunfu missed 2 topspins that she would readily get on, but she's still got a lead, but Medina will take confidence from that. She's 7-9 down in the third game. And there it is, she actually got that first topspin back, and now she trails 9-8. Comfort Sunfu looking quizzical. And there you go. Says LA, you can say she's saying LA to the crowd with a left fist pumping. She now has match point. She leads 10-8 and she takes a towel. She wipes her face and she's going back to the table. She's in control, but she's talking to herself. So I wonder what kind of tactics she'll employ now. I think she's going to go to the backhand serve. Yes, she is. Backhand side spin, topspin, and there it is. She plays her backhand topspin bullet down the line. Fist, right hand in the air. She acknowledges the French players, the French crowd. The French crowd acknowledge her back, both hands in the air now, and claps, shakes the referee's hands. You can tell she's really happy. Very easy victory for her. She didn't really have to do much, but she's still very excited. It means a lot to her to get to the final. She goes and shakes the Philippine coach's hand, shakes the French coach's hand. Medina just wasn't at the races today in that game, so it's Comfort Sunfu who makes the final. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to take a break, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
On table 5, it's a Class 2 match representing the Republic of Korea, Kim Kyung-mook. And representing the Russian Federation, the umpire is Yelena Karstedt from the United States of America, and the assistant umpire Igor Borodovchenko from the Russian Federation. On table 3, it's a Class 1 match representing France, Jean-François Duquier. Representing the Republic of Korea, Lee Chang-ho. The umpire is David Goulden from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire Nagako Tamura from Japan. On table 1, it's a Class 1 match representing Great Britain, Paul Davies. Representing Germany, Holger Nikilis. The umpire is Leonor De Mario from Brazil, and the assistant umpire Lee Sun-ju from the Republic of Korea. On table 4, it's a Class 10 match representing the People's Republic of China, Yang Qian. And also representing the People's Republic of China, Fan Lei. The umpire is Derek Sherritt from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire Russell Sutcliffe from Great Britain. On table 7, it's a Class 2 match representing France, Fabien Lemereau. Representing Slovakia, Jan Raipos. The umpire is Milana Kreml from Slovenia, and the assistant umpire Satish Atur from India. And on table 8, it's a Class 9 match representing Turkey, Neslihan Kavas. Representing the People's Republic of China, Liu Mili. The umpire is Jackie Williams from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire Mick Reynolds from Great Britain. London 2012 Paralympic Games.
Good afternoon, my name is Farrell Anthony, and I'm your in-ear commentator for this women's Class 10 women's table tennis match between Natalia Partyka of Poland and Melissa Tapper from Australia. Both players are in their 20s. Natalia Partaker is 23. Melissa Tapper is 22. They've just had their 2-minute warm-up. They're just about to start. Melissa Tapper to serve. Semi-final, women's class 10 Paralympic Games. And a great start there from Melissa Tapper. Taking that first game, very explosive game. Both players left-handed, both explosive. Fantastic. And another forehand top spin there from Tapper to take a 2-0 lead. So Partaker there keeps bouncing. She just won her first point. She's serving. Partaker's playing in black today with a pink stripe down the left-hand side. Tapper playing in green and yellow, traditional Australian colours. Both players playing with black shorts, but it's Tapper who takes that point there. She now leads 3-1. Very strong backhand to backhand now. And she just clipped the net there. Partaker looking a bit quizzical, puffs her cheeks out. She's now 4-1 down against the Australian. Strong backhand to backhand. Great backhand topspin from Partaker. Melissa Tapper tried to do another topspin back, but just went off the end. So it's now 2-4. Tapper takes a timeout as they're allowed to do 6 points to take a break. And it looks as though they're going to try and play backhand to backhand. That's the tactic, and maybe then switch. Partaker winning that point. She now trails 3-4. Again, Tapper just pushing that back into the backhand. Both players are very strong on the forehand, so maybe they're reluctant to go to the forehand. They may do now and again, but it's 5-3 to Tapper in this first game. And there we have it, Partaker moving round with a strong forehand to win the point. She now leads 5-4. And again, a big dig into the backhand from Partaker, back down to the backhand of Tapper, who tried to topspin it, but that much backspin on the ball. She put it into the...
Representing the People's Republic of China, Lei Lina.
Great serve there with side spin with top spin from Partaker. She now leads 6-5.
The umpire is Peter May from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire Peter Higgins from Great Britain, London 2012 Paralympic Games.
There we have it. Partaker now getting into a stride. She does a circle of victory round the table, bouncing around. Tapper takes to the towel. She's 5-7 down after being 5-all. Great movement from Tapper there. She played backhand down the line and then she played it cross court and forced the error from Partaker. And again, Partaker just misreading the serve. Thought she was backspin on it, but it was actually just float, so it floated off the end. But it's Partaker's goal. What a fantastic match, 7-all. And again there, Partaker going with the backhand, cross court into Tapper's backhand, but just missing, so she now trails 8-7. And now it's Tapper's turn to miss the ball. Partaker pushed the ball long and deep into the backhand. Tapper tried to pick it up, but she picked it up too much and she missed the point. So it's now 8-all. Oh, and Partica went for a wild shot then. It was absolutely loads of topspin on the backhand, very deep. Partica tried to drive it, but it went off the end. So Tapper leads 9-8 with one serve to come. And there we have it. She was the first to switch then, Partica. She played a topspin down the line and Tapper went back cross court to a forehand of Partica, who then played it back into the middle. And she punches the fist in delight. She now, the match is now level at 9-all. Oh, there, and Partica there playing away from the table, strong forehand and backhand, and just Tapper just missed the point, and she now trails 10-9. And Partica wins that. She tossed the ball up there with a lot of heavy topspin. Tapper misread it, but Partica blowing the cheeks out there. She knows she got lucky. She wins that game 11-9, but Melissa Tapper is absolutely in this game. She believes she can win it. There wasn't much in that game. Both girls are playing well. Both girls have gone back to the coaches now to take a drink and take a bit of advice. Natalia Partica is the world ranked #1 player, and Melissa Tapper is the world ranked #4 player. Just to say that Partica on away here beat Umran Ertis 3-0, Yang Kwan 3-0, and beat Agam Morabi 3-0. Melissa Tapper on her way here, she's also had to beat 3 players to get to this semi-final stage. So as we prepare for the second game, Partica high-fives her coach, sprints back to the table, well, jogs back to the table. But she's obviously wanting to keep herself up in the spirit. She won the first game 11-9. She'll want to capitalise on that. Whereas Melissa Tapper will know she's in this game. She just lost by the odd point. So it'll be interesting to see how the second game pans out. Partica to serve. Straight away, Partica serving short. Tapper flicked it back to the backhand. Partica came in with the backhand down the line. Partica serves cross court. And again, she's served cross court. Tapper's put it back onto the backhand, but Partica's actually gone down the line. So it's Tapper to serve. 1-0 down and 2-0 down in the game. And now what Partica's doing, she's just giving the ball a bit more air in terms of topspin, makes it more difficult to block the ball on the table. Melissa Tapper 3-0 down. Partica moved round then onto a forehand side, but just missed the block. Tapper blocked the ball really quickly, and Partica missed the ball. So in this semi-final match, it's now 3-1 to Partica in the second game. And there we have it. There was a backhand-to-backhand exchange on the diagonal, and then very cleverly, Partica just put a bit more topspin into the middle, and Tapper put the ball off the end. She now leads 4-1. Oh, that was a great return from Melissa Tapper. There was a bit of topspin on there. Partica coming through the ball with a bit of reverse topspin. Tapper read that ball really quickly and played it down the line. with her backhand very strong. And left Partica failing in her wake. So it's now Tapper 4-2 down. A lot of backspin on that return from Partica, and Melissa Tapper just failed to actually pick the ball up. She now trails 5-2. And now that backhand's just missing. She's probably just a bit tense now. She needs to try and relax. Partica taking control of this second game. She now leads 6-2, and she's actually serving. Oh, and Tapper's just missed that return. It came down to a forehand, and she just missed it. So she now trails 7-2. Partica with one serve to come. And again, Tapper's just missed the ball. She just missed timing the ball now. In the first game, she was doing really well, but now she trails 8-2 and is serving. And a missed serve there, just clipped the edge. She's now 9-2 behind in the second game. And again, just misreading the serve, heavy backspin from Partica, and she put the ball into the net with her forehand. Partica's serve. And that's a fantastic finish from Partica. She's now in the ascendancy. She takes the second game 11-2, and the world number one, showing why she's world number one with a commanding performance in that second game. Both players going back to their respective coaches. Just to explain in terms of classification, they're both class 10 players, which for them stands to be, they have mild restriction of movement in lower limb or a plain arm, but they both have, both of these players have got very strong arms. Their disability is on the right hand side, so they both play left-handed, but their movement and everything else, their agility is fantastic. They're both world-class players. Partica's gone back to the table already. Melissa Tapper still talking to her coach, listening intently on how to get into this game, because at the moment, if it goes the same way, Partica will actually progress to the final. So Tapper has to get back into this game some way. She has to try and stop Partica getting in with strong shots. She really has to get in first. Sebastian Coe is in the audience as well. He's come to watch the table tennis, which is fantastic. And there we have it. Tapper with a short topspin serve, and then a bullet of a forehand down to towards Partica's forehand. And she's tried the same tactic, but she's just missed the end. But I think this is the tactic she needs to employ. She needs to try and get into the rallies first, stop Partica getting in with strong forehand and backhand topspins. And there's great backspin serve from Partica there. Tapper failing to lift it, so she's lost a point. And Partica leads 2-1. And that was a great ball from Tapper, spun it up heavy and then punched it back into Partica's backhand. And now it's 2-2. It's a very bright start from Tapper in this third game. Oh, and she's tried to play that topspin, maybe a bit, trying to force it too much, I think, at the moment. I think she needs to make sure she gets it on the ball on the table, but she's very positive, which is a good thing. And again, what Partica's doing really well is she's digging that ball with a lot of backspin into the backhand of Tapper, who's just failing to just lift the ball. So it's Poland who lead Australia 4-2. And there you have it, Partica with a traditional backhand topspin and then a forehand down the line. And quite rightly so, I think the Australian coach has called a timeout. Partica punching the air, she's happy. But obviously this is the crucial point in the match now, because at 5-2 down, Melissa Tapper needs some inspiration. She needs to keep fighting, and I'm sure she'll be getting some words of wisdom from a coach. Meanwhile, the Polish coach is smiling. She's happy with her players' progress so far. She's actually 2-0 up in games and 5-2 up in 2-0 up in games and 5-2 up in this particular game. There are 22 seconds left of the timeout, and I suspect that Tapper will take all those 22 seconds that are left out of the minute. But Partica's gone back to the table already, and she's just towelled down. As I said, the clock is running down. Melissa Tapper high fives her coach, wipes her face with a towel, and then returns to the table. Very crucial after the timeout, she gets a great start. And it's Tapper to serve. She's 5-2 down, one serve to come. Oh, and that just drifted long, and Partica just topspin that heavy back into the Tapper backhand, and she now leads 6-2.
I think it's from here. It's up here, 2-6.
Partica to serve, 6-2 in the lead in the third game. And there, Partica is so strong on both backhand and forehand wings. She played her backhand and then twitched to her forehand straight away to play a forehand winner down the Tapper forehand. Tapper there just failing to make the grade again, just making the ball go off the end of the table. She now trails 8-2, and she needs to do something quickly if she's to get back in this game. A great topspin, just what we call a dummy topspin. Not a lot of spin on the ball, so Partica didn't know how much was on it, and it went into the net. So she now trails 8-3. Oh, she's just gone wide on the forehand. She wipes the table. She's still bouncing around, Tapper, so she still believes she can do something in this game. Partica 9-3 up in the third game. Tapper acknowledges her good fortune there, played a backhand, but it clipped the net, and it sort of made the ball go a bit funny, and Partica just missed the ball, so she now leads 9-4 Partica with one serve to come. And there we have it, a short backspin serve, but she's very strong with a backhand down the line. Partica now at match point, 10-4 up. And there it is, she punches the air. Melissa Tapper loses the third game, 11-4. Partica advances to the final. She smiles, she actually winks at the coach and gives him a high five, but she knows how difficult that was. She acknowledges her support. There are a lot of Polish supporters in the crowd today. The Polish coach is smiling. They're both happy. She's reached the final. And she got to the final last year and actually won the silver medal. She lost in the final. But this time, Partica actually wins in this match 11-9, 11-2, 11-4. My name's Farrell Anthony. I've been your in-ear commentator for this match, and I'll be back shortly with your next instalment. Thanks very much.
So the last match in these group of matches is on table 8. Timeout called, 60 seconds break for coaches to give advice to the players before taking the table again.